if you not leave your home, we shall kill you soon, with your family, with your person in your home, and person in your home. Come. See? Later, I took myself and my passport and leave Iraq, and leave my family, my wife, my brother, my sister, and Baghdad.
Beautiful children. Beautiful children.
They are in Yemen.
They're in Yemen now.
Yemen.
Oh, okay. Are they okay in Yemen? All right. What's that?
They were his family. They were killed by.
All of the family were killed.
All of them
Oh my
were
God.
killed.
I'm very sorry to hear that. But it's maybe God's will that you are alive. You know, at least you're alive so that you can tell your family story to someone like me, so that one day people can see and they respect you. You know that you have lost all your family, and I'm very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. Excuse me.
أخيرا أقول اللي خلقنا هالمطبات هذه واللي خلقنا هالظرف هذه واللي شردنا هذا يجب أن يتحمل مسؤولية أما توطيننا في وطن ثالث وأما يعيننا على.
Syria was even harder than I could have imagined, and I almost wish I could go straight to Iraq to see my Nana. But first, I'm going to Lebanon, a country scarred by conflict and since 1948 home to more than 400,000 Palestinian refugees. Here in the capital, Beirut, I am meeting a fellow New Zealander, John Stevenson. John, right? Hi. Nice to meet you finally. John has years of experience in the Middle East, so I have organized for him to be my guide and advisor.
Thank you, thank you. I've understood that there's a refugee camp up north, somewhere around?
That's right, Narrow Barrow, just near Tripoli. There's a lot of fighting going on there right now.
Oh, okay. So it is the Lebanese army are taking the camp over.
Of course, the Lebanese army has surrounded the camp and are trying to defeat the fighters from Fatah al-Islam. It's very intense fighting.
Initially, I wasn't at all keen on taking Sirwan up to the Narrow Barrow camp in northern Lebanon, but he went away and explained his motivations to me and said that it was something he felt would help him understand the vulnerability of refugees, their situation. And after reflection, I agreed, so we went.
As you can see, a lot of conflict going on. See where the smoke is rising.
Just like that one. You can hear the bombs firing and hitting the ground or the buildings there. It's quite scary, and you can even hear the gunshots, and you can hear the muzzle flashes on the buildings. You know, it could hit anyone around this area.
There's about 45,000 people that were in the camp. Most of those refugees have escaped, unfortunately. There are a lot of hardcore Islamist people from different nationalities in there creating trouble, joined apparently by a number of Palestinians. But I think it's a bit of a wake-up call for you in a way because, as we said before, you know, you got the lucky ticket in the lottery. You could have easily ended up in a refugee camp not dissimilar to this. One thing that's very clear, talking to the Lebanese people who live around this area, they feel very angry that this fighting is taking place, that their soldiers have been killed here. Many of them blame the refugees for harbouring these fighters.
They don't have peace or kind of humanity.
But why? I mean, there are refugees in this country. You guys give them a place, you know?
Maybe we give him the place, we give him everything. The Fatah al-Islam, not all of them refugees.
Oh, okay. But the refugees are genuinely refugees.
Yes. The area for the refuge, Palestinian. But they come because no army can go to catch them. maybe 1 million here.
Okay, cool. Okay, I have to go. We have to go. Okay. Anyway.
As a general rule, when you're reporting conflict, you try not to stay in one place for too long. As it was when we were by the shoreline, we were probably within sniper range, and although the chances of being shot or shelled were not high, we felt it was best to move on and also get a different perspective on the conflict.
What does she think about the refugees in the camp?
شو رايك بالوضع الفلسطيني بالمخيم؟
الله لا يوفقهم. الله ينتقم منهم. بدنا الملك حسين يهدمها.
She wants the Malik Hussein from Jordan destroy all the area.
بده يجرب
It's quite different from what we are thinking to get, you know what I mean? I mean, none of them are thinking that, you know, the refugees are, they don't support them. I don't know if you're, you know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But,
that's the reality of the situation.
Oh.
Everybody here wish to go.
It's over there. The
No army. Take picture from this way. This way.
You're not scared. You're not scared.
لا.
No.
What do you think they should do?
They should do live like people, normal people, without took any guns, without took any bombs with them. Still in normal life. We want to stay normal. I don't want to die like a dog in the road.
Earlier, I met Isam, who took us to the camp. He was a little bit angry. Why? Because the refugees are there and living. But I actually wanted to say, I have to be sensitive. I didn't say that, but I was going to say, why don't you go and live? Why don't you go right now and see for yourself how they feel? Not every refugee is a murderer. Not every refugee is a troublemaker. Majority of the refugees are living in hell. Majority of them are the victims. My feelings are totally indescribable. I don't know what to say. I'm just scared, and I'm happy to see my family. Both emotions mixed, thinking about other things. My loved ones in New Zealand, Amy, my fiancée, my grandmother. On the other hand, my parents. I don't know if I go back there live, something could happen now, tomorrow, maybe tonight. I have no idea. I have no idea. Before I can travel to Iraq and visit my family, we are driving overland to Jordan. Here we will make the final preparations before the last leg of our journey to Iraqi Kurdistan.
Iraqi Kurdistan for the last few years has been relatively safe. It's been an oasis of stability in a desert of violence. But the violence is now spreading, and there's a very likely possibility that it will spread to Kurdistan. We've seen bombings in Erbil, the capital of Kurdistan. We've seen outbreaks of fighting, suicide bombers, car bombers in Kirkuk. This could very possibly be the last chance that he has to visit his family with any degree of security.
Our security advisor has advised us, and particularly has advised me, not to go to Kirkuk. So that could be out of question, which I am very sad about it. And the other thing is,
that we might not even be able to bring my grandmother from Kirkuk to Suleimania, which is a safer area. If I miss this chance not to be able to see my grandmother, I don't say that the whole trip has been pointless, not at all. At least I have learned so much about the life of refugees and learned about my feelings, how I used to feel that I've forgotten pastly as a refugee. Saying that, I don't know. I just feel angry. I'm very angry. Just because overnight, just because a day before I go back, things has been escalated and the situation is worse. Just because of that, I won't be able to see my grandmother. I think that's sad. That makes me sick in my stomach.
The reason I advised Sirwan not to go to Kirkuk was because it is quite simply too dangerous. It would have put his life and the lives of the crew in danger.
I don't know how they live there, you know. I mean, me as a Kurdish, if I was there at the moment, I would do anything. I would do anything to be able just to get out of there, because I don't want to die. You know, I don't want to die by the hand of other people.
For much of our history, the Kurds have suffered poverty, pain, and oppression. All we ever dream of is our own autonomous state, Kurdistan. The Kurds have inhabited a vast area of the Middle East for millennia, yet have never had a recognized country. After World War I, European allies did propose an independent Kurdistan, but it did not happen. The 25 million Kurds remained divided amongst Turkey, Iraq, Syria, and Iran.
Will the Kurds ever achieve Kurdistan in our lifetime? I don't think so. But that's the dream that the Kurds hold in their heart, and that's a dream that many Kurdish politicians are striving to keep alive for their people.
The Kurdish-controlled north does have a level of autonomy within Iraq, but many of the people in this area still face the reality of life in a war zone. Although we have been told that it is too dangerous to go to Kirkuk, today I will once again know my homeland. My destination is the relatively safe city of Suleimania.
There it is, Suleimania. You can see it clearly now. Wow, 25 years, man. 25 years of my time. It's worth it, Pop. I'm sure it's worth it.
السلام عليكم كاكا بيشوگن چاکی حال باشه خوش بیا تو چونی حال باشه چاکی خوش بیا خو زور سپاس هرالا زور سپاس کم کاکا والله دست کان خوش بیا همشتی والله هم باشه خوش بیا خو زور سپاس راگن دست کان خوش بلی
بله
دەیکوێتە بە ئازەکەمان کرد
بله با من بووم والله
خەچێرێ
من کردم لێر لە دایک بووم بەس 25 ساڵە تازە یەکەمی جارە گەڕێمەوە ئارە بەخوا بەڕاستی تا ئێستا هەر گیانمان لەرزێ ئەوە نەخۆشحاڵم بەڕاستی ئارە وڵی تر ئێوەش زۆر یارمەتی ئێمەتان داوە دەستان خۆش ئینشەڵاتان بینیمەوە So that's it, huh? Absolutely happy, you know, this is awesome.